How do you win at Amazon selling in 2023? Look, we're just about going to 2023 here. We're just about to go into 2023. You want to know how to win. You don't want to just survive, but you want to thrive. Like, there's a big recession coming down on us, right? There's a big recession coming on us, especially in the UK, but obviously it's a global thing. It's going to hit the UK hard. But anyone that's watching this from the USA, etc., it's going to be hitting everyone. How do you not just survive, but thrive? Try your best to thrive. Give yourself the best possible chance of thriving like we're doing in 2023. This is what I'm going to talk about in this video because look, there's a lot of people that aren't prepared. There's a lot of people that haven't got a stable Amazon business. We don't do millions a year. I'm not trying to pretend that I'm some guru that I'm not, but I've been earning a full-time living for a long time from Amazon now. Our income is stable, it's sustainable, and also it's protected. We have multiple Amazon accounts. We have 2 accounts, not just one. So I'm going to talk to you in this video my tips on how you can smash 2023, how you can do Amazon selling in 2023 and actually thrive. So let's dive into it. Now look, first thing I want to talk about is that 2023, look, Amazon isn't what it used to be. Right, so when I started 3 years ago on Amazon, it sounds like I'm getting old now. When I started on Amazon 3 years ago, it was actually a lot easier than it is now. Now, the competition was heating up, but basically all I had to do was buy stuff from online arbitrage and resell it. And actually, although some of it got price tagged, a lot of it still made good profit. Now, look, there's still a lot of people that do that. There's still a lot of people that, although it's harder, still find deals and do online arbitrage and stuff in the UK, and that's great. That's great if that's what they want to do. And absolutely, to start with, I think that's a good strategy to do. But if you really want to sort of get that stability, if you really want to sort of stabilize your business, get it sustainable and actually build something really cool, then I think that you need to think about getting a bit more serious. So 2023, it's changed. Let me talk about how I think you can win in 2023 and what our plans are. Amazon isn't as easy as just going down the shop and buying a few things anymore. It's not as easy as just going onto TK Maxx website, sourcing a few products and then expecting them not to get price tags and just sell straight away, or expecting to do 30% ROI. It's not as easy as that. The competition has heated up, and the reality is that thousands of people or hundreds of people in the UK have got virtual assistants or even VA pools of loads of people, or they're using software services, or they're using tactical arbitrage and stuff to actually find these deals. You've got deal sheets and stuff. You've got Discord groups. It's getting heated up. So you've got to be more strategic about how you actually make your money from Amazon moving forwards. So let's talk about this. I think some good ways of doing it. People say to me, like, would you recommend tactical arbitrage? Would you do deal sheets and stuff like that? And for me, no, I wouldn't. I wouldn't do any software that finds me deals, and I wouldn't do any deal sheets that finds me deals, because quite frankly they make their money from the volume, the numbers of people that are using these softwares or deal sheets. And if you're finding that deal, you can rest assured there's a lot of other people that are sitting there thinking they've found a good deal. By the time you're on that sheet, there's going to be 30, 40, 50 plus people perhaps on that listing. Look, you need to get more strategic about this, and let me tell you some advice. I don't do online arbitrage in the UK. We do it in the USA. I don't do it here anymore, but let me tell you some advice which I would do. I would be training up a VA and getting them to become a master at sourcing. So no matter on where you're sourcing, if you're doing reselling and stuff, whether it's RA, whether it's OA, whatever you're doing, you need to make them become a master. You need to find deals. You need to find niches, brands, etc., or types of deals that you buy that others aren't buying. Let me explain what I mean. Why don't you focus on things like hazmat, for example? This is what I would be doing. Focus in areas like this, not just hazmat, but this is just an example. Hazmat goods, a lot of people just avoid it straight away. I know that I used to. When I used to go on to Buybot Pro, I used to click on it and I used to see hazmat, I click off it straight away. And let me tell you, 95% of people are doing the same. They're clicking off it, they're not staying on it. And that's the reality, that's what happens. If you are an Amazon seller, mainly just reselling, you're going to avoid it. But what if you went into a niche like that? What if you decided to become the expert in hazmat stuff and you sold just hazmat stuff? The margins would be bigger. You'd have to figure out a transportation way of doing it, figuring out the logistics behind it, getting your specific courier, creating your systems around it, and then straight away you've 95% of your competition has been wiped out because they're not willing to do what you're willing to do. Or why don't you do oversized stuff? So people don't do oversized stuff for the same reason. But if you just focused on oversized stuff, if you just focused on getting a virtual assistant that did oversized stuff, and you still found products that were profitable, why wouldn't you do that? People don't do that because it's not their strategy. If that was your strategy, if I was going back to online arbitrage now in the UK and that was my strategy, I would just focus on stuff like that. I would be the oversized guy. I would be the hazmat guy. I would go into niches that are more undersaturated. Honestly, I would. But not only that, like to actually start winning in 2023 because Amazon has changed. What about different marketplaces? Why are you still stuck in the UK when you've got Canada, you've got Australia, you've got the USA? Like, I don't understand why people just get so stuck in their own ways of doing deal sheets in the UK over and over again, moaning and worrying that it's not working, moaning and worrying that people are price tanking them. You've got to be more creative, you've got to put in more effort, and you've got to find money in the niches. Find money in the niches, make money in the niches. The riches is in the niches, as they say. And I truly believe that, if you become an expert in a niche or even a sub-niche within a niche, so you've got Amazon FBA, you've got online arbitrage, and then you're doing a specific thing like oversized or hazmat within that, and you become an expert at that, wow, blow up. That's what I would do. But I also, the other marketplaces, I say, why do people not look at other marketplaces? It's because they're lazy. People are getting lazy. They don't look at other markets because they're lazy, because they can't be bothered, because they think that it doesn't work, because they're scared. To win at this game, trust me, since starting my journey, it's been like this: up, down, up, down, up, down. And that's the reality of business in general. The sooner you get your head around that, the better.
What's going on? Quick introduction here, just to introduce my new sponsor. So I'm now sponsored by Prepared For You. I've been using this prep center for a fair few months now, and they've been fantastic. Okay, if you are interested in trying them out, I've got a link below. Click on the link below, the Prepared For You link, and you can get £50 off your first month with them. Type in Hayden into the coupon code when you're signing up to your desired package, and you can get £50 off. As I say, really recommend them. I've enjoyed their service, and yeah, very efficient, very communicational, and I will see you in the next video. Let's start in.
I'd be looking at other marketplaces. I would be creating my own products, looking to create my own products, Like, if you see single packs on Amazon as well, why don't you create a double pack of that? Why don't you create a multi-pack of something? If you've got good sellers, why don't you look for your good sellers and create multi-packs of them? Be reactive, Be reactive to new opportunities. If you've got good sellers, trust me, there'd be good sellers if you bundle them into a multi-pack. It's to me, this stuff is simple, but I don't think people are putting enough effort into it. If you want to start creating your own listings and actually creating your own brand, then do that as well. Like, to raise your margins. Opportunity is everywhere, but I think people are getting lazy, as I say. Let me know in the comments what you're struggling with the most. The people that win at this game are the ones that find, and there is a lot of opportunity in 2023, but they're the people that find opportunity where others are struggling. I'll see you in the next video. Make sure you like and subscribe.